Welcome back to Career Power Hyderabad. So students, you can see on the screen, learn current affairs 10 times effectively. So this is a new 5-stage method of the current affairs discussion. So it's a unique way to learn and remember. So let's see the importance of this scheme. So in the first stage, headlines with blanks, we are providing a blank in the headline is to create a question in the minds of the students so that the student will search for answer all through the discussion. This will help in his improving the grasping power and the concentration levels of a student. In the second stage, the detailed analysis, we discuss the entire current affairs in a detailed manner with all the related topics and strategic points. So this section covers all the key areas from which questions can be asked. In the third stage, one word key points. So just by reading the current affairs will not help in remembering them. So we take a keyword from every current affair so that this keyword will apparently be the most probable questions to be asked in the examination. This will be your stage of revision. In the fourth stage, which is the important MCQs, it will be a second stage of revision because we revise current affairs same in the form of MCQs like in the examination. In the final stage, the section wise revision, where we segregate the week-long current affairs into different sections. By studying in section wise, you can compare current affairs and this will help in remembering current affairs for a longer time period. So let's go into the headlines today. So if you see the headlines today, so we can have the first headline, India and which country has recently joined the Tax Inspectors Without Borders initiative. So JAIIB and which of the following group, like which group is collaborating on the 5G technology development, so National Skill Development, and which group are launching the Digital Skill Champions program. So which bank or the insurance company has launched this technology platform EPGS. So India's first indigenous aircraft carrier to be commissioned in which year, and what is the name of that aircraft carrier? So what is the name of that aircraft carrier, INS, Indian Naval Ship? What is the name of the aircraft carrier which is developed in India, indigenously in India? So next is India's bank credit to GDP ratio, how much in 2020? So Microsoft has launched the new product. So what is that product? Center has given a full list of the Smart City Awards 2020. So we'll see the list of the awards. International Day in the support of victims of torture is observed on which day? And International Day against drug abuse and illicit trafficking is observed on which day? So which state government or union territory government has launched the Mukhyamantri COVID-19 Parivar Arthik Sahayata Yojana? So these are all the headlines today. So let's go into the detailed analysis. So first national news where India and Bhutan, so both of them joined the Tax Inspectors Without Borders initiative. So this initiative is implemented by the United Nations Development Program and Organization for Economic Cooperation in Development. So for this Tax Inspectors Without Borders initiative, for Bhutan, India is chosen as the partner jurisdiction and India will be the tax expert. So here in this program, within 24 months, India along with UNDP and Tax Inspector Without Borders Secretariat will strengthen the tax system in Bhutan. The main aim of the program is to enhance the international taxation and transfer policy pricing. So this initiative, the Tax Inspector Without Borders, was launched in 2015 mainly to develop auditing capacity in the developing countries. So this initiative was launched nearly in 45 countries up to date. So here points to remember are the Bhutan's capital Thimphu, Bhutan's currency, Bhutanese Ngultram. UNDP, United Nations Development Program, is formed in 1965, headquarters in New York. OECD, Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, launched in 1961, headquarters in Paris. So these are the points to remember. So the next news where Jio and Google Cloud are going to collaborate on 5G technology. So Reliance Jio Infocom, which is a part of the Reliance Industries Limited, so they are collaborating with Google Cloud to empower 5G in enterprise and consumer segments. So Google Cloud will provide complete end-to-end cloud support to Jio. So it's called the Edge Cloud Infrastructure, which is a high-performing platform. So this will help the Jio subscribers of the enhanced 5G services for them. So Jio and Google Cloud are also collaborating to develop a 5G edge computing solutions mainly for industries facing business challenges. They are also exploiting ways, they are also searching ways into exploring ways into gaming, healthcare, education, video entertainment sectors. So the points to remember here are Reliance Jio formed in 2007, headquarters Mumbai. Google formed in 1998, headquarters in California. So please remember. So if you go into the next news where NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, and WhatsApp, they have launched the Digital Skill Champions program. So this skill program, this digital skill champion program, aim is to train the Indian youth in digital skills and to make them employment ready. So according to this program, so total 2 areas of collaboration you will see. One in the WhatsApp Digital Skills Academy and the other is WhatsApp Business App Training Sessions. So in the Digital Skills Academy, so young adults from Tier 3 and Tier 4 cities will be trained on digital safety and online piracy. And this initiative will be launched in 5 states: Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So this program is implemented by the WhatsApp partner InfiSpark. And here points to remember are: the WhatsApp was formed in 2009, headquarters in California. The WhatsApp parent company is Facebook. Facebook acquired WhatsApp in 2014. National Skill Development Corporation was formed in 2008 and headquarters is in New Delhi. So please remember all these points. So the next news is about LIC, which introduced the technology platform EPGS. So it's a web-based, workflow-based IT platform. So it is mainly used to provide a centralized collection and payment accounting systems. So in this portal, the corporate customers of LIC, they can view their data, they can initiate processes, they can lodge and track their claims. This is mainly for the corporate clients of LIC. So points to remember are: LIC is formed in 1956, headquarters is in Mumbai. So the next news is about the indigenous aircraft carrier IAC-1. So this IAC-1, indigenous aircraft carrier, Indian aircraft carrier, to be commissioned in 2022. So in the name of INS Vikrant, so which is the first aircraft carrier to India, which was decommissioned in 1997. So this aircraft carrier was built by the Cochin Shipyard Limited in Kerala. So 75% of the ship is indigenous, be it the steel used in it, be it the weapons or sensors or design, everything is indigenous. So the Navy ship design was developed by the Directorate of Naval Design of the Indian Navy. So they developed the ship's design. So this ship is capable to launch 30 aircraft, of which 20 will be fighter jet and 10 will be helicopters. So if you see about the other aircraft carriers in India, INS Virat was decommissioned in 2017 and INS Vikramaditya is the only aircraft carrier which is in service. Okay, so here the points to remember are: the Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Karambir Singh, Vice Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Ashok Kumar, Deputy Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Ravanit Singh. So please by heart all these persons, the key people in the Navy, top 3 in the Navy. So next is economy news, where India's bank credit to GDP ratio grows 56% in 2020. So what is this credit to GDP ratio? It is the ratio of the total national debt to its GDP. So total loans by GDP. So it is the credit to GDP ratio, total loans by GDP. So present India's GDP credit to GDP ratio is 56% and the total outstanding bank credit is 1.52 trillion. So $1.52 trillion is the total loan, outstanding loan. Okay. So if the credit to GDP ratio is high, that means there is an aggressive active participation of banking sector. If the credit to GDP ratio is low, that means there is a need for more formal credit. That is, banks are not participating well. So that is why there is low credit to GDP ratio. The economists are suggesting for privatization of the state-run banks, privatization of government banks, so that it will increase the credit growth in the country. So if more loans are given, more businesses will start, more income to the people. Okay. So if you compare India with the other BRICS nations, China has a credit to GDP ratio of 161%, Russia with 88%, Brazil with 50%, South Africa with 40%. Okay. So this higher credit to GDP ratio can also cause trouble to the banking system. Like like example of the subprime crisis of the 2018 USA. So in USA in the year of 2008-9, so banks were providing huge credits to the people. People were unable to repay the loans and this led to bankruptcy, loan defaulters, so which is the famous subprime crisis of 2008. So this report, bank credit to GDP report, was given by the Bank of International Settlements, which is called the Bank of the Central Banks. So all these central banks are part of this Bank of International Settlements, which is established in 1930 and headquartered in Basel, Switzerland. So next news is about the science and technology news, where Microsoft has launched Windows 11. So it's the next generation of Windows. So Windows 10 was launched in 2015, Windows 11 is launched in 2021. So after 7 years, Windows 11 is launched in the entire world. So Windows 11 is very special because it has a new interface, new Windows Store, and a central aligned taskbar and a start button. You can see on the picture. And also it supports the Android apps, and it will work very well in the touch mode. So these are the features of Windows. So Windows 11 is a free upgrade for all the Windows 10 users now. So here points to remember are the Microsoft CEO as well as the newly appointed chairman Satya Nadella, Microsoft headquarters Washington. Microsoft formed in the year 1975. So please remember. So next is awards news. So where central government has released the total list of the Smart City Awards 2020. So in the overall performance, Indore and Surat have won the award. Uttar Pradesh in the top among the states, and in the 4-star ranking in the climate smart assessment framework, all the cities have ranked top. Surat, Indore, Ahmedabad, Pune, Vijayawada, Rajkot, Visakhapatnam, Pimpri, Chinchwada and Vadodara. So they were awarded in the climate smart cities assessment framework. Indore and Surat in the overall development. In the total states, Uttar Pradesh is first, Madhya Pradesh is second, Tamil Nadu third. So also in the Smart Cities Leadership Award, Ahmedabad is first, Varanasi second, Ranchi third place. Smart City Leadership Award. So please also see these awards. So if you take a list of Smart City Awards under different categories, in social aspects, Tirupati won in Municipal School Health, Bhubaneswar won in Socially Smart Bhubaneswar program, Tumkur won in Digital Library program. Governance, in governance category, Vadodara won for GIS, Thane for Digi Thane, Bhubaneswar for MEAP. In the culture category, Indore for conservation of heritage, Chandigarh for capital complex, Gwalior for digital museum, And in the urban environment category, Bhopal for clean energy, Chennai for restoration of water body, Tirupati for renewable energy. In the sanitation category, Tirupati for biomining, Indore for municipal waste, Surat for conservation through treated wastewater. In the economy category, Indore for carbon credit financing, Tirupati for boosting local identity, Agra for micro skill development centers, and in the built environment category, Indore for Champan Dukan, Surat for canal corridor. In the water category, Dehradun for smart water metering and water ATMs, Varanasi for eco restoration of Asi river, and Surat for integrated and supplied sustainable water supply system. In the urban mobility category, Aurangabad for smart buses, Surat for dynamic scheduling of buses, Ahmedabad for manless parking system, automatic ticket dispensing systems. And in the innovative idea category, Indore for carbon credit, Chandigarh for union territories, and COVID Innovation Award for Kalyan, Dumbiwala and Varanasi cities. So these are all the awards, list of awards, so please try to buy hard. And here points to remember are this Smart City Mission was launched in 2015 by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and ministry is headed by Sri Hardeep Singh Puri. So please remember these points. Smart City Mission launched in 2015 by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and the present minister is Hardeep Singh Puri. Chandigarh for overall union territories, and also remember Ahmedabad, so which bagged the Smart Cities Leadership Award, and Uttar Pradesh among all the states, and overall development Indore and Surat. Indore and Surat. So please remember all these points, very important for your examination. So next is the International Day in the support of victims of torture, which is observed on June 26th. So the main aim of the day is to create awareness about human torture, which is a crime. So to make people aware that human torture is a crime. And 26th June is selected because on this day in 1987, a convention against torture is passed, so which makes punishment for torture. So this year is the 40th anniversary of the UN Voluntary Fund for Victims of Torture, which was established in 1981. So this fund is administered by the UN Human Rights Office, which is present in Geneva. So they will provide assistance to the people who are affected, who are victims of torture. So International Day in the support of victims of torture is observed on June 26th. So please remember. So next is International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. So this day is aimed to create a society free of drug abuse. This day is aimed to create a society free of drug abuse. And the theme for this year 2021 is Share Facts on Drugs, Save Lives. Share Facts on Drugs, Save Lives. So this day is conducted by the United Nations Office on Drug and Crime, headquartered in Vienna, Austria, and founded in 1997. So United Nations Office on Drug and Crime, formed in 1997, headquartered in Vienna, Austria. It's a UN special agency mainly to eliminate drugs in the society and to have a society free of drug abuse. So the last current affair for today, so the Delhi government has launched the Mukhyamantri COVID-19 Parivar Arthik Sahayata Yojana. So Delhi government has launched the Mukhyamantri COVID-19 Parivar Arthik Sahayata Yojana. The main aim of the day is to provide financial assistance to families who lost their family members due to COVID-19 pandemic. So according to the scheme, 50,000 will be provided, ex gratia will be provided to every family member who lost their family members, and a pension of rupees 2,500. So 50,000 ex gratia and a pension of rupees 2,500. And for children mainly who lost their parents due to COVID-19, so children will be provided 2,500 rupees pension till they attain age of 25 years, and also free education and free health. And also free education and free health, and a pension of rupees 2,500 till they attain age of 25 years. So here points to remember are the Chief Minister of Delhi Arvind Kejriwal and Lieutenant Governor of Delhi Anil Baijal. So please remember, Chief Minister of Delhi Arvind Kejriwal, Lieutenant Governor of Delhi Anil Baijal. So we'll see the one word key points, the quick revision of the current affairs today. So India and Bhutan, they launched the Tax Inspector Without Borders initiative. Jio and Google Cloud are collaborating to develop the 5G technology. National Skill Development Corporation and WhatsApp are launching the Digital Skill Champions program. LIC to launch the EPGS web-based platform. Bank credit to GDP ratio is 56% in India. So Microsoft has launched Windows 7. Smart City Awards were announced by the Union government. International Day in the support of victims of torture is observed on 26 June. International Day against drug abuse and illicit trafficking is observed on 26 June. So Delhi government has launched the Mukhyamantri COVID-19 Parivar Arthik Sahayata Yojana. So INS Vikrant to be commissioned in 2022, which is the indigenous aircraft carrier developed in India by the Cochin Shipyard Limited. So these are all the one word key points. So please revise. Tomorrow we will have an MCQ session. So come and join the MCQ session. So that's it for today. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. So PDF is available in Telegram channel. So go and subscribe. So download our Career Power Hyderabad app. So there are a lot of beautiful courses coming for Bank, SSC, RRB in the app. And also we are starting our offline classes from July 1st. So if you have any queries, so please call our phone numbers on the display and visit our campus at Dilshuk Nagar and Amirpet for any queries. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. We'll meet